2.6 Analysis model particle under constant acceleration. If the acceleration of particle varies in time, its motion can be complex and difficult to analyze, a very common and simple type of one-dimensional motion. However, is that in which the acceleration is constant. In such a case, the average acceleration, AX average, over any time interval is numerically equal to the instantaneous acceleration, AX at any instant within the interval, and the velocity change at the same rate throughout the motion. This situation occurs often enough that we identify it as an analysis model, the particle under constant acceleration. In the discussion that follows, we generate several equations that describe the motion of a particle for this model. If we replace AX average by AX in equation 2.9 and take Ti equal 0 and Tf to be any later time t, we find that Ax equal Vxf minus Vxi over t minus 0, or Vxf equal Vxi plus Axt for constant Ax. 2.13. This powerful expression enables use to determine an object's velocity at any time t if we know the object's initial velocity Vxi and its constant acceleration Ax. A velocity time graph for this constant acceleration motion is shown in figure 2.11b. The graph is a straight line, the slope of which is the acceleration Ax. The constant slope is consistent with Ax equal dVx over dt being a constant. Notice that the slope is positive, which indicates a positive acceleration. If the acceleration were negative, the slope of the line in figure 2.11b would be negative. When the acceleration is constant, the graph of acceleration versus time, figure 2.11c, is a straight line having a slope of 0 because velocity at constant acceleration varies linearly in time according to equation 2.13. We can express the average velocity in any time interval as the arithmetic mean of the initial velocity Vxi and the final velocity Vxf. Vx average equal Vxi plus Vxf equal 2 for constant Ax. 2.14. Notice that this expression for average velocity applies only in situations in which the acceleration is constant. We can now use equation 2.1, 2.2 and 2.14 to obtain the position of an object as a function of time, recalling that delta x in equation 2.2 represents xf minus xi and recognizing that delta t equal tf minus ti equal t minus 0 equal t. Find that xf minus xi equal v x average t equal half open vxi plus vxf close t. xf equal xi plus half open vxi t plus vxf close t for constant ax 2.15. This equation provides the final position of the particle at time t in terms of the initial and final velocities. We can obtain another useful expression for the position of a particle under constant acceleration by substituting equation 2.13 into equation 2.15. xf equal xi plus half vxi plus vxi plus axt t. xf equal xi plus vxi t plus half axt kuadrat tuh apa ya? Kuadrat bentar ya Pak, lupa. Square for constant ax 2.16. This equation provides the final position of the particle at time t in terms of the initial position, the initial velocity, and the constant acceleration. The position time graph for motion at constant positive acceleration shown in figure 2.11a is obtained from equation 2.16. Notice that the curve is a parabola. The slope of the tangent line to this curve at t equals 0 equals the initial velocity vxi, and the slope of the tangent line, the line at any later time t equals the velocity vxf at the time. Finally, we can obtain an expression for the final velocity that does not contain time as a variable by substituting the value of t from equation 2.13 into equation 2.15. xf equal xi plus half open vxi plus vxv close open vxf minus vxi over ax close equal xi plus vxf square minus vxi square over 2ax. vxf square equal vxi square plus 2ax open xf minus xi close for constant ax 2.17. This equation provides the final velocity in terms of the initial velocity, the constant acceleration, and the position of the particle. For motion at zero acceleration, we see from equation 2.13 and 2.16 that Vxf equal Vxi equal Vx, xf equal xi plus Vxt when x equal 0. That is when the acceleration of a particle is 0, its velocity is constant and its position changes linearly with time. In terms of models, when the acceleration of particle is 0, the particle under constant acceleration model reduces to the particle under constant velocity model. Section 2.3 Equation 2.13 through 2.17 are kinematic equations that may be used to solve any problem involving a particle under constant acceleration in one dimension. These equations are listed together for convenience on page 38 3 38. The choice of which equation you use in a given situation depends on what you know beforehand. Sometimes it is necessary to use two of this equation to solve for two unknowns. You should recognize that the quantities that vary during the motion are position xf, velocity vxf, and time t. You will gain a great deal of experience in the use of this equation by solving a number of exercises and problems. Many times you will discover that more than one method can be used to obtain a solution. Remember that this equation of kinematics cannot be used in a situation in which the acceleration varies with time. They can be used only when the acceleration is constant. Thank you.